Hey guys, it's Papa here. Today, Sunday afternoon, Ivan is out in the pasture out here in the yard somewhere, so I'm peeling pears. I'm going to try to make some more preserves. What I'm going to do today is just peel them and I'll take them in when I get them all peeled, and I'll wash them up good. And I'll slice them, and I'll sugar them down real heavy with sugar and slice some lemons into them. I see Ivan over by Lester's over there talking to Moo through the fence. Maybe I'll stay over there when I do this, because he doesn't let you do much without sticking his nose in your business. And I'll slice those lemons up, and that citric acid will help keep them white. Be very pretty and white. And I always let them take sugar tonight, and that sugar in Ziploc bags. And that sugar, Ivan! 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 Get your butt over here. Anyway, that sugar will, the slices of pears will take sugar. And tomorrow I can either cook them down and put them in jars, or I can actually put them in, leave them in the Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer, let them freeze. And then this winter, whenever I want them, I can take a bag out and cook one bag down at a time. That way you ain't got a bunch of jars with pears in them. But I got a 5-gallon bucket full I picked. I gave a lot of them away. The rest of them, you can't reach them, and they're kind of getting too ripe to use. So those up high, the birds are pretty well working on them. This is the way my dad did it, and I love them like this. I don't cook them down to the point that they get mushy. I like mine kind of a little bit crisp, and I don't want so much sugar that I don't taste the pear. I want to taste that pear. And hot biscuits and butter, maybe a couple pieces of bacon, sausage, and pear preserves. It don't get a lot better than that. I guess it can get better. But these are very good. And you know, this is something, you don't have a pear tree, it's not a big deal. You go to the store, usually you get pears, not too expensive. You don't have to have, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 of them. Make you a pretty good jar of preserves probably. I'm guessing. This 5-gallon bucket would probably make, I don't know, 6, 8 pints. Once you cut these slices off the core, I guess you call it a core, away from the seeds, you know, you cut them down quite a bit. They're good. And what I'll do, I'll get these sliced tonight and sugar it down, and my lemon slices squeezed out on them and put with them. And tomorrow, get some time, I'll try to cook down a bag for you and show you what I'm talking about. The way I do it. Everybody does it different, and your way might be a lot better than mine. It's just what I do. I always liked my dad's. You know, he had two little pear trees, they're small trees. Wasn't tall like mine, they were short. And I don't know what kind of pears they were. They were good. I like these. And growing up, we'd climb them little trees and sit up there and eat pears. Lester and them come along as kids. They'd climb the little trees and eat pears, and Daniel, all of them. Daniel said that's one of the things he still remembers about my mom and dad's old place down there was that pear trees. And over the years, I guess pear trees have a lifespan, I guess. And they both died out, not the same time, but over time. And they were good little trees. But I think if you try some of these, go to the store and buy you some pears. Get some sugar and buy you a lemon. Come home and slice them up. And when you slice them, peel them, just slice off some little chunks you think about the right size for you. You may like little small chunks or little slices. I just start chunking them up. You know, I mean, well, I'll show you about what I'm talking about. And this pear here, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me get it peeled here. When I come back to cut, I just cut off little slices like so. Not very big. Ah! This is good. I gotta get through before Ivy comes back. Ivan will not let you do anything without sticking his nose in it, giving his approval. And I let him out this morning, fed him his breakfast, him and little Sophie. And they went back to back about noon. A while ago, he wanted back in, and she's still out. But I see why he come back in. He wanted to go down and visit. You know, the last time he went down there, he had a very bad experience because they tried to force him to visit. Ivan visits when he wants to visit. And when the visit's over, he's leaving. You can't make Ivan stay. So that's why we don't take Ivan to church with us. He'll get ready to leave. He just get up and leave. Might not be time. All right, guys. I'm gonna finish this little chore. Y'all tired of seeing me peel these pears, and I get them all done. Take them in to wash them up good, and I get ready to slice them. I'll show you how I slice them up, and I'll put the onion on. No, Pawpaw, not onion. I'm thinking about stew already. I'm thinking about making stew. And I put that lemon on them and the sugar, and we'll Ziploc bag them overnight, or could leave them in a bowl. Might just leave them in a bowl, cover them up. Let them take sugar, and tomorrow we'll cook down some and see how they look. I like mine to stay pretty and white. I don't like to cook them down to where they're mush. I don't want them like that. And about to fill this bowl up. About to fill this bowl up here. That's my peelings. Here's the pears. Anyway, maybe I should have done it like you. Maybe I should have done it like that. Yeah, here's my pears. Here. So I'm gonna cut this thing off, and we'll finish it up. When I wash them up, start slicing them, I'll put the camera back on them. So I'll see you in the house in a few minutes. All right, I've got 2 bowls almost full. sliced up. And Mama Cat, she tried to help a little bit, and so a little Roma, he got a little bit tired. He got tired of peeling. And my girl, hey, over there. Everybody want to sleep while I'm working. That ain't right. Jesus in the house on the couch watching TV. All right, I'm gonna take these in now and slice them up. Get my sugar and my lemon all together and put it all together. We'll see how it looks when I get inside. Okay. I got my pears cut into little pieces, little chunks. I got my sugar here. And I've got my lemons, okay. I'm gonna squeeze this lemon in it, a whole lemon. And I'll put the pulp in there also. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh, hang on, I'll do this here first. If I can. I'll slice this lemon here. I'm trying to slice it so you guys can see it. It's kind of awkward. I'll leave this in here too. And when I cook it, it'll cook right along with it. I've washed these lemons, the peels are clean. I'll put sugar in it, mix it all up with sugar. And I'll leave the lemons here. That is kind of thick, so I'm gonna cut it out of here. Don't want no thick peeling. When you eat it, you can always dip them out and put them out of your way. Throw them out the side of your plate where you can eat them. All right, I'll mash the rest of it in here. Now you say, how much sugar you gonna put in, Papa? I'm gonna coat it good with sugar. Probably a couple of cups. We can always add more sugar when we're cooking. All right. Now, here's what we got. And I should mix this all up. Pears, sugar, and lemon. We can add more sugar if we need to when we're cooking. That's pretty sugary. All right. Now it's going to take sugar. It's going to soak in. A lot of the juices are going to come out into the bottom. It's going to dissolve a lot of sugar. And you put this right into the pot when you get ready to cook it. You don't add no water, nothing to it. You start cooking it down slowly. Bring it to a good rolling, good simmer, I guess. Just let it cook slow. These slices will get very tender. And with this lemon in here, they're gonna stay pretty doggone white. The citric acid will help it. Now I'll let this bowl set. I've got another bowl to do. This bowl here set. I'll cover it a little bit and we'll put it in the refrigerator overnight. So that was done. And I'll start working on the next one. All right, so kind of organized here. And we'll do the next one here in just a minute. All right, get this bowl cut up, small chunks. Slice of lemon in it. All this citric acid in there. Yep, keep it white. All right. We'll slice this a little different this time. Slice them over here so I don't make them thinner. Now, put these in here. Okay. What we gotta do now is put our sugar in it, mix it up good. Put 2 cups. Always add more sugar when you're cooking if it's not sweet enough. But I think it'll be plenty. Then we're going to stir it up here. All right. Now we're going to let it take that sugar. We're going to cover these bowls up and let it take sugar overnight. And tomorrow, we'll cook them. Cook them down some. And we don't want to cook them all down. We put some in freezer bags. Ziplocs. Have them later. Okay. So, we got 2 bowls here, ready to go. And we'll take your sugar. And tomorrow we'll do some more with it. All right, so I'm gonna cover them up, put them in the refrigerator. Catch you guys later or tomorrow. Okay, they're covered up. They're going to the refrigerator, and we'll open them back up again tomorrow morning. And we'll put them in a pot, start cooking them down. And we may put some in Ziploc bags, put them in the freezer, but we'll cook some down. Anyway, at least 1 bowl. Okay. You saw how I did it. May not be the only way, might not be the best way, but it's Pawpaw's way. And my dad's and my grandmother before him. All right. Good morning, guys. This morning, you see all the juice that's sugar and the pears, and a little bit of lemon. We're going to cook it down this morning. And okay. We'll yeah, once we get this to simmering. I have no idea, baby. Outside, yeah. My wife. Where's her dog? I know where my dog is. My dog's in my chair. All right. While that's starting to simmer, heating up. Get the lid here. Yeah. And once it starts to boil, set, clear, I will cut it down to where it just simmers, and we'll let it cook down. And I'll be stirring it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And once it's down to the consistency we want and tender, then we'll let it cool and we'll put it in jars. And the other bowl like this, I'm probably going to go ahead and just double bag it and put it in the freezer. Now these taste very good. They still have pear taste, but they're sweet from the sugar. So just let it start boiling, and we'll come back and do some more with it. Okay, I've got 4 pints laid out here. I don't know if we'll have a full 4 pints. I've got another pint jar ready if I need it. Got them all sterilized. Got some brand new lids there that I'll sterilize them before I put them on. And all we gotta do now is just, oh yeah, keep stirring it as we go. Okay. Like I say, once it starts to boil, or we'll cut it back to a simmer, you just let it cook slowly. I don't want them mushy. I like mine a little bit crisp, not hard. I want them cooked. Okay, I can see it starting to get that way. I see a few bubbles coming up. A little bit longer, we'll cut it down. Okay. Okay, it's boiling pretty good, so I'm gonna cut it down a little bit lower. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cook the lemon right in there with it. Yeah. One reason it stays so white is because of that lemon. That citric acid out from that lemon helps keep the color. Now it'll darken up as it cooks. You know, it'll get kind of a golden color to it, or a little tint to it. But it's going to be good. And sometimes, if you want to, you can always put just a little dash of cinnamon, or whatever you like. I put a little cinnamon with mine usually. Before it completely cooks, I put a little pawpaw dash. It's not measured, it's just a dash. And let it mix in pretty good. And sometimes I don't, it just depends. All right. I'm gonna let it go with us here for a few minutes, and I'll keep stirring it. And when it gets about ready, we'll bring you guys back on. All right. I'm going to put a little dash of pawpaw cinnamon. That's a pawpaw dash. And we're going to stir it in good. And they're about ready. What I do is find a good thick chunk. And if it's tender, the thin chunks will be tender, for sure. Okay. To cook that cinnamon in, we'll test this. Okay. Very good. Not too sweet. I don't like sugary. Too much sugar. I like to taste my pears. So we're going to let that cook down for a few more minutes with the cinnamon in it, and then we're going to bottle it up. It's tender. Okay, I've let this cook down with the cinnamon for about 5 or 6 minutes. And we're going to cut it off and let it cool down a little bit. And we're going to put it in these jars, and if they cool, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. The bottom of the ice box, or the refrigerator, and the bottom of the door. And the other bag, we're going to double bag here in a few minutes and put them in the freezer for this later on this winter. When I run out of these, then I can cook those down, or whenever the time comes. All right, so let's let this cool off a little while. You can see the color they are. They're good and tender. And that lemon will go right in with it. When I come to the lemon, when I'm eating these things, I just push the lemon out of the way. Not a problem. All right. That's the only things I add into mine. Just sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and the lemon. And you can find all kinds of recipes. This is what my dad did with his mom before him, and that's what I do with mine. I think his mom, though, I guess canned them. I put mine in the refrigerator. Okay. Okay, you see I cleaned up my mess. I washed my own dishes so I don't get in trouble. And here we go. 4 pints. 4 beautiful pints. And this bowl here, I'm gonna double bag it and put it in the freezer. And I'll do these later on this year whenever I need them. All right, that's it, guys. So, hope y'all enjoy it. Now, I'm not telling you to cook yours like this. This is the way I do mine. Everybody does their own thing. The way my dad did his, the way I do mine. All right, let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Okay, here they are, double bagged. They're going in the freezer. These 4 are ready, so they cool off to go in the refrigerator. So all I can say is, bon appetit. I love you guys. Take care.